Hi, welcome back. In this video, we will talk about the channel for the Java NIO. We have a server socket channel and socket channel, which are used for the TCP connections, and the datagram channel for the read and write UDP data. And also we have file channel for the file IO. But in this tutorial, we will just study the server socket channel and socket channel. For the server socket channel, the process or steps we have for programming a server is we first create the server socket channel, and then we bind the port. Thirdly, we use the accept method to accept the connection. After we received and accepted the connection, we use the buffer to read and write the response. To read the request and write the response. So let's see the server socket channel in action. We create one Java class called NIO server. For this tutorial, we will just put all this in the main method, demonstrate how to use server socket channel. I have prepared the code on our note. We just copy over, and we will have a close look at it. First, let's import the missing class. For the exception, we add it to this method signature. We import all the missing class. Okay, let's take a look at this code. On line 18, we use the open method. So the open method to create the server socket channel. It opens a server socket channel for the Internet Protocol socket. Once we have the server socket channel, we bind to the port. Use the init socket address. We give the port 49, and the default value for the server socket is blocking, so we need to configure the blocking to false. Adjust the blocking mode to false, because the default mode is blocking. We don't want the blocking mode. After this, our server will be ready to receive the connection. To be able to handle the multiple connections, we put the code, the accept connection and request handling code into the while loop. the line 28 server socket dot accept is used to accept the connection. And if there's a connection, it will return a socket channel. And here we just if in this if statement, if the socket is not, if there is no connection, we will put our thread into sleep for 2 seconds. And if there is a socket created on line 36, we will create the buffer, the byte buffer, and use the byte buffer here to read the request from the socket, and then we print the request message. After that, we echo back the message to our client. Finally, on line 49, we close the socket created in the loop. Okay, this is the NIO server. Let's try to run. Okay, the NIO server is ready. You see it's already in the loop. There's no connection. So it print out this message. Let's create the client. NIO client. Or maybe we can stop our server for a minute. For the client side, we just need to create the socket channel and connect to the server and use the buffer to write the request and read the response. This is the code we prepared. We just copy over. We just copy over the client, import the missing class, and import the missing class, scanner, byte buffer. I think we're good. Let's take a close look at the client side code. First, we create the socket channel by use the open method. And then we connect to the server and the port, the server IP address and the port. After that, we use the scanner to collect the input from console. And then we use the socket channel write method and the buffer to send the request to the server on line 20. And then from line 23rd, we use the byte buffer. We use another byte buffer to read the data. Okay. It seems we still have some class missing. Okay, standard. Let's first bring up the server. And I would like to run multiple instances for the NIO client as well. So let's go to edit configuration, NIO client. Oh, not yet. NIO client here. We need to run first. Okay, and then we edit the configuration. NIO client allow multiple instances. Let's turn it on. Okay. And let's run the server first. The server is ready. And let's run the client, the first client. Let's run another instance. As you can see, we have two NIO clients running. And here, we need to input some message, say NIO1. This is, I would like to say NIO2. Press enter. Press enter. Okay. You can see from here, request a message for NIO1 and NIO2. Okay, that's the code for the NIO channel.